Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Yeah. Oh, you know what it is. It's only time for the highlight of the day for some people. No, for no one. For absolutely no one.
I know they've been waiting for this the entire show.
I think so. You know, the wild thing is, it gets later and later in the year, these life hacks get weaker and weaker.
Lamer.
It's like they're out of, I think they ran out of any kind of like inspirational kind of a life hack somewhere around there.
Clearly. Clearly.
All right, here's something that I can really get into. You want to get a peaceful nap, all right?
Yes.
All right, I've got 6 cats in my house. That doesn't always happen. But if you've got kids in the house, it's even tougher, I guarantee it. So here's what you do. Ask them to wake you up in about 30 minutes so everyone can clean the house. You will sleep soundly for hours.
Now
that might be the best life hack we've had in a month.
That might be the best one ever. Wake me up so we can all clean the house together, kids.
Wake me up in 30 minutes and we're all cleaning the house together. Yes.
That was written by a tired mommy right there. That's awesome.
I can get behind that one for sure. All right. Take a look outside right here. We can see our Maldonado's roofing and siding camera. Of course, that's at the track at Ellis. And checking out the twin bridges. And yeah, now that they've got all that bridge inspection work done, it's nice to have 4 lanes open for business, and we have for a few weeks now. It looks like no problems there that I can see. And now we're checking out the west side of town. Of course, students are back on campus, so are the teachers and everyone else, the administrators. But yeah, not a whole lot of traffic at lunchtime there. Our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera. I wonder how many fast food places they've got on campus. I know they've got a few. Anyway, you can see the traffic moving. They don't have to go off campus to eat. That's the thing. And then now we've got a look at the beautiful deep blue sky over Central City. That's our Austin Homes camera looking out toward Highway 431. Truck working its way, looks like southbound. And now as we check out the scene from downtown Evansville, we've got a good look out toward the west, and you can see just a few clouds in the sky, but it's pretty much straight sunshine out there. Right now the temperature 86 degrees, so surging upward pretty quickly. We started the day in the 60s, and we're going to start tomorrow in the 60s as well. Now tomorrow won't be quite as hot because we're going to have a cool front that's going to move in, but before it does, we still should make our way into the mid-80s. I don't think the front really is going to kick through the tri-state until later in the afternoon. 86 right now with a dew point of 64. Wind, not a big deal. Mainly around 5 miles an hour. Right now it's a little bit more than that at 7. All right, how low can we go temperature-wise? I see an 81 up here in Lagodi. Are we all in the 80s? We are. 82 in Fairfield, 83 in Jasper, 84 in Tell City, 85, I see an 85. Right there in Harrisburg, 86 in Calhoun. Mama, hope you got the AC working for you. 87 degrees in Greenville, 88 in Dixon, 89. Come on, no 89 out there that I see. I do see a 90, our first 90 on the board right now in Morganfield, although Morganfield reads a little warm sometimes, but at the same time, yeah, it's definitely warm for all of us. Dew point wise, we're definitely in the green, solidly in the green, which means we've got some 60s out there dew point wise. We are going to see 60s again tomorrow, but basically low to mid 60s for the most part. Not too bad. A little bit lower humidity up to the northeast, and we've kind of seen that a bit of late. On the comfort meter, yeah, I mean, we're not pleasant anymore. We were pleasant earlier in the week. We will be pleasant and solidly pleasant, I might add, beginning this weekend behind that front really that moves through tomorrow and lasting well into next week, even though it's going to be getting hotter next week, but definitely autumn-like this weekend. Anyway, solidly in the tolerable range as we have that dew point right now, 64. And again, it's going to kind of vary a little bit, low to mid 60s out there. Check out the sunset from last night. It was a beauty. I'll step aside so you can see every cloud. That is from Jeremy Doherty down in Ohio County. A Hartford sunset there. Love it. I love those altocumulus clouds right there too. Just a great scene of the setting sun. The sun's setting, by the way, at about 7:15. So, and of course, a lot of times that color doesn't come until a little after that. So just the opposite in the morning where the color comes a little bit before the sun actually shows its face above the horizon. And by the way, the sun's not showing its face until about 6:20 as we get shorter and shorter days. Live radar not showing anything as we take a look across the region. We noticed a few showers kind of cutting across northeast Indiana, but then moving into northwestern parts of Ohio and on up toward Lake Erie. And Nashville's had rain close by, but it continues to sink farther and farther to the south. As we zoom out a little bit, you can see where that frontal boundary is. There it is. That is the cool front. That is going to be bringing some Canadian air our way, and it's still got a ways to go, but it's going to be pushing through the tri-state, it looks like, tomorrow afternoon. Here's the latest run on Future Tracker. And of course, pretty much a straight sunshine afternoon, so almost a blank map is what we've got in play as we work our way into the overnight hours. So now we're starting to see more clouds. Future Tracker continues to crank out a few showers overnight ahead of that frontal boundary. And the latest run on our future tracker is kind of beefing up the amount of shower and thunder shower activity. Now, there's nothing severe for us. That severe threat, though, is just to our east. It does include Louisville, and that'll be tomorrow afternoon, just in case you're headed that way. But for us, though, in the morning, yeah, a few showers, welcome showers, really, especially up to the north. We still have several burn bans in play, especially much of southwest Indiana. And Du Bois County was just added to that list, by the way, is with burn bans, and you've got Union and also Henderson counties in western Kentucky. But anyway, we've got that rain. Hopefully it is fairly plentiful up to the north. Earlier runs were not so plentiful in the morning, I will say that. And then as we head into midday, and this is about the time the front should be sinking into the Evansville metro. It's going to be right around midday, early afternoon. Not a whole lot to be had until really later in the afternoon. And these showers and thunder showers will be scattered. So some places are going to get more than other places, unfortunately, even fairly close by. It's not going to be an all-encompassing widespread rain for us. Now, the latest run, though, here we are at 6:30, and this, of course, kickoff time for a lot of football games out there. Looks like it's okay north of the river, except for maybe a stray shower. South of the river now, our future tracker is really holding on to the rain a little bit longer into the late afternoon and early evening. So keep that in mind. May want to keep an umbrella or a poncho close by, or maybe a hoodie, I guess, might do as you head toward the football games. And then as we head into the weekend, we're talking about some very autumn-like temperatures. As far as rainfall amounts, again, they're going to vary a bit. I think most of us are going to see less than 1/4 of an inch of rain, so unfortunately. So doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal. But if you get a few thunder showers overhead, it might be a little bit more than that. 91 for a high today. I'm up in the ante 1 degree. It's going to be a hot one, but not all that humid. But still, on the uncomfortable side this afternoon if you're outside for any amount of time. 86 what I called for high yesterday. 88 it was. That's a winner, Chris Mayton of Evansville. Congratulations, Chris. You've got yourself an umbrella courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come on by the station and pick it up. But don't come by this week or next week. Pam is on holiday, and she will not be here to give you that umbrella. 87 degrees tomorrow, and then you've got the temperatures in the mid-70s both Saturday and Sunday. I'd say fall-like. And look at the morning low. It's been a long time coming since we've seen lows in the 40s, but that's where it's going to be on Sunday morning. We heat back up next week, but the humidity stays really low. It's almost going to be like living in Arizona. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
On
Not
Tuesday.
bad.
That's not a bad deal
Not
either.
bad. Beautiful.
This is more than not bad. This is great. Fantastic sunset last night from, of course, no, it's not James Rowe. That's Holly Johnson from Livermore, Scott.
Of course. Beautiful. We'll be back. Don't go away.